speak such gentle words when someone breaks. You say it's okay to rest when your whole body aches. But when your own heart stumbles out of breath, you answer with a fire, burning yourself to death. You hold the world so softly in your hands, but you hold yourself to harsher, harder standards. If you were your friend, you'd say a different line. You deserve a little room to not be fine. Be as kind to you as you are to them. Let your careful heart include your own dear hands. Be as kind to you when you fall apart. You deserve the same soft words you give from your heart. You reassure their doubts with steady grace. Tell them nothing's wrong with needing a safe place. But when you feel fragile, you pretend you're still. Hide your shaking hands and what you really feel. You would never ask a friend to hide their tears. You would sit beside them through 1,000 fears. So why do you leave yourself outside the door when your tired soul needs comfort even more? Be as kind to you as you are to them. Let your careful heart include your own dear hands. Be as kind to you when you fall apart. You deserve the same soft words you give from your heart. On the nights you fear you've given all you can, when you feel forgotten by your closest plans, let this tender chorus echo in your chest. You can care for you and still care for the rest. You don't have to choose between yourself and love. You can hold your needs and still lift others up. You deserve a seat inside your circle too. You deserve a kindness that belongs to you. Be as kind to you as you are to them. Let your careful heart include your own dear hands. Be as kind to you when you fall apart. You deserve the same soft words you give from your heart. If the thought of resting makes you feel you failed, if the thought of slowing makes you feel derailed, let this little truth keep circling your mind. You are not less worthy when you choose to be kind. Not just kind to others in their darkest days, but to your own story in the smallest ways. You can hold your heart the way you'd hold a friend. You can be the one who helps your shame unbend. If the thought of resting makes you feel you failed, if the thought of slowing makes you feel derailed, let this little truth keep circling your mind. You are not less worthy when you choose to be kind. Not just kind to others in their darkest days, but to your own story in the smallest ways. You can hold your heart the way you'd hold a friend. You can be the one who helps your shame unbend. If the thought of resting makes you feel you failed, if the thought of slowing makes you feel derailed, let this little truth keep circling your mind. You are not less worthy when you choose to be kind. Not just kind to others in their darkest days, but to your own story in the smallest ways. You can hold your heart the way you'd hold a friend. You can be the one who helps kind to you as you are to them. Let your favorite voice become your inner friend. Be as kind to you on the hardest nights. You deserve to rest inside your own soft light. Be as kind to you even when you shake. Every tender step you take is not a mistake. Let this cozy song keep whispering it's true. You're worth the love you pour in others too. Be as kind to you as you are to them. Let your favorite voice become first step you take is not a mistake. Let this cozy song keep whispering it's true. You are worth the love you pour in others too. Be as kind, be as kind, be as kind to you. Say the words you'd say if you were someone new. Be as kind, start with something small. You are doing fine, you're allowed to drop it all. No one knows the work it took to leave your bed, all the heavy thoughts that crowded in your head, just to stand and face another normal day. Was a quiet victory, no one saw your way. You may call it nothing, you may shrug it off, say that everyone does it, and then scoff. But you didn't see the choice behind the veil. You refused to let your darkest voices win the tale. I'm proud you're still here, even when you shake. Proud of every fragile step you chose to take. I'm proud you're still here after all this year. Even when you whisper I can't stay, you're here. No one writes the songs about your quiet fight, how you answered messages in late worn out nights, how you made them laugh while hiding all your tears, how you carried hope for them through all your fears. You have been a bridge when someone lost their way. You have been a light inside another day. You have been the reason someone stayed alive, even when you doubted you yourself could thrive. I'm proud you're still here, even when you shake. Proud of every fragile step you chose to take. I'm proud you're still here after all this year. Even when you whisper I can't stay, you're here. If today you only did the smallest things, made your bed, ate once, replied to 2 short pings, that's enough to count as something brave and real. Proof you're still around to learn and love and feel. You don't have to earn the right to stay alive. You don't have to prove your value to survive. You existing now is reason for applause. You continuing is miracle enough, because I'm proud you're still here, even when you shake. Proud of every fragile step you chose to take. I'm proud you're still here after all this year. Even when you whisper I can't stay, you're here. If you cannot feel the pride I hold for you, let this simple phrase keep slowly breaking through. You have done so much just staying in this world, just by being you with all your edges curled. You don't need a story that sounds big and bright. You don't need a stage to justify your light. You have been enough in every trembling year, and I'm just so proud that you are still here. If you cannot feel the pride I hold for you, let the simple phrase keep slowly breaking through. You have done so much just staying in this world, just by being you with all your edges curled. You don't need a story that sounds big and bright. You don't need a stage to justify your light. You have been enough in every trembling year, and I'm just so proud that you are still here. If you cannot feel the pride I hold for you, let the simple phrase keep slowly breaking through. You have done so much just staying in this world, just by being that you are still here. I'm proud you're still here. Through the storms you faced, through the nights you thought your life was just a waste. I'm proud you're still here, standing in this song. Even if you feel you never quite belong, I'm proud you're still here, breathing with your pain, finding little reasons just to start again. Let these words surround you like a gentle cheer. You have done enough. I'm proud you're still here. Proud you're still here. Through the storms you face, through the nights you thought your life was just a waste. I'm proud you're still here, standing in this song. Even if you feel you never quite belong, I'm proud you're still here, breathing with your pain, finding little reasons just to start again. Let these words surround you like a gentle cheer. You have done enough. I'm proud you're still here. I'm proud you're still here. To still until you fade. You always made it this way. You've done your dear. I'm proud you're still here. You wake to heavy silence sitting on your chest, counting every reason you are not your best. Every little stumble echoes far too loud, turning small mistakes into a thundercloud. But you are not a story made of only flaws. You are not defined by every painful pause. You have walked through seasons no one understood. Still you kept on choosing some small kind of good. So this is just a song, in case you lose your way, in case you forget your light on some gray day. You are doing better than you think you are. Even with your cracks you are a quiet star. You apologize for feeling worn and slow, like you should be stronger, like you ought to know. But you never count the times you stayed and cared, how you held your ground when you were still so scared. Every time you listen when a heart is weak, every gentle word when they can hardly speak. All those hidden moments no one writes about prove the way you're shining even through your doubt. So this is just a song, in case you lose your way, in case you forget your light on some gray day. You are doing better than you think you are. Even with your cracks you are a quiet star. judge your softer heartbeat like a failing test, but they do not see the storms you walked inside, all the nights you stayed while wanting just to hide. You are not a burden for needing a hand. You are not too much for someone to withstand. You are still allowed to lean when you are tired. You are still enough when all your strength expires. So this is just a song, in case you lose your way, in case you forget your light on some gray day. You are doing better than you think you are. Even with your cracks, you are a quiet star. If today feels like you have only failed, like you never quite become what you had hailed, let this little message settle in your chest. You are not a test that has to be impressed. You are still allowed to try and then let go. You are still allowed to move a little slow. You are still deserving of a gentle view. You are still someone that someone can look to. So this is just a song to play when you're unsure, when your inner critic feels too loud, too pure. You are doing better than your memory says. You have walked through more than all your deepest fears. This is just a song, can keep beside your night, in case you forget your old familiar light. Even when you shake and feel you've gone too far, you are still be who you truly are. In case you forget your light, play this when you fall. Let the quiet rhythm drown the harshest call. In case you forget your light, hear this simple line: you are still enough. You do not need a sign. You cross off half a line but call the whole day lost. Add up every gap and double every cost. All the tiny victories vanish in your mind, as if they were nothing, just left far behind. But every time you rose when you could stay in bed, every time you spoke with kindness instead, every single moment you chose not to quit is a little win, and they all still fit. Little wins still count, even when they're small, even when they feel like nothing much at all. Every gentle choice that you forget to see builds a quiet strength in the roots of you and me. say you should have done 1,000 times as much. Measure your own worth by some imagined touch, but you never judge a friend the way you do. When the tired eyes belong to only you. If you saw your day through someone else's gaze, you would write it down in softer, kinder phrase. You would say you made it through another round. You deserve to let your heavy thoughts calm down. Little wins still count, even when they're small, even when they feel like nothing much at all. Every gentle choice that you forget to see builds a quiet strength in the roots of you and me. On the nights you tally everything you lack, when your mind keeps pulling every failure back, let the softer mass step forward into your chest. Count the times you tried and count the times you rest. Count the times you stood beside a breaking soul. Count the times you showed up when you weren't whole. Count the days you chose to live another scene, even when you wish you could erase the screen. Little wins still count, even when they're small, even when they feel like nothing much at all. Every gentle choice that you forget to see builds a quiet strength in the roots of you and me. You don't need a medal just to stay alive. You don't need applause each time you choose to try. You can let the silence hold your hidden pride, knowing what it took to make it to this side. You are not behind because you move so slow. You are not a waste because you still don't know. You were made of moments no one else could see. Little wins will shape the heart you came to be. You don't need a medal just to stay alive. You don't need applause each time you choose to try. You can let the silence hold your hidden pride, knowing what it took to make it to this side. You are not behind because you move so slow. You are not a waste because you still don't know. You are made of moments no one else could see. Little wins will shape the heart you came to be. Little wins still count when you lie awake, thinking you are somehow just a walking mistake. Every quiet victory that you let slip by is a thread of strength that helps you still get by. Little wins still count on the hardest days, when you simply breathe and look up through the haze. Let this cozy chorus hold you till you see you've been doing more than you give yourself to be. Little wins still count when you lie awake, thinking you are somehow just a walking mistake. Every quiet victory that you let slip by is a thread of strength that helps you still get by. Little wins still count on the hardest days, when you simply breathe and look up through the haze. Let this cozy chorus hold you till you see you've been doing more than you give yourself to. Little wins, let them have their space. You deserve to feel their gentle, real embrace. Little wins, gather them tonight. You have earned the right to see yourself in light. You wake up already tired of your own name, feeling like you're always somehow lost in shame. Every little error loops inside your head, turning simple moments into fear instead. But you are not the sum of what you got wrong. You are more than all the days you were not strong. You have carried weight that no one else could see. Still you're here tonight, and that means everything. On the days you doubt yourself and feel too small, when you swear you never once stood brave at all, please remember just to pause and gently see you have done much more than you give to your memory. You compare your story to another sky, watching all their colors as your own run dry. you never noticed how you kept the door open for their hearts when they could hold no more. Every time you stay when you could just let go. Every quiet truth you whispered soft and low. All those hidden moments you don't count as grand. Show the steady courage resting in your hands. On the days you doubt yourself and feel too small, when you swear you never once stood brave at all, please remember just to pause and gently see. You have done much more than you give to your memory. When you think your kindness never changed a thing, because you never saw the hope it chose to bring, know that somewhere quiet in a distant heart, your small faithful presence lit a healing start. You don't have to sparkle just to still be real. You don't have to numb the depth of what you feel. You are not too fragile for this tangled place. You are softer power wrapped in quiet grace. On the days you doubt yourself and feel too small, when you swear you never once stood brave at all, please remember just to pause and gently see. You have done much more than you give to your memory. If your inner voice keeps shouting you're not enough, listing every moment you were scared or rough, let this simple message settle in your chest. You are still allowed to try to fail to rest. You don't need to earn the right to slow your pace. You don't need perfection just to take up space. You deserve a kindness that includes your own. You deserve a place you don't stand all alone. On the days you doubt yourself, please play this song. Let it hold the parts you've labeled weak or wrong. You are not a number on some hidden scale. You are how you love and how you choose to fail. On the days you doubt yourself and feel alone, may these gentle words remind you of your home. You have walked through storms that no one fully knew. You are still here now, and that is something true. On the days you doubt yourself, hear the steady line. You are still enough, you do not need a sign. On the days you doubt yourself when hope feels thin, let this cozy rhythm tell you, start again. You say you're stuck because you're moving slow, watching other people seem to always glow. You forget they're walking, you're still moving on, even when you're last to see a brand new dawn. You've crossed through seasons most would not endure. You've kept on going without feeling sure. You've taken steps when you could barely stand. That is how you got here, heart in your own Slow steps still move, even if they're small, even if they fall between the shadows on the wall. Slow steps still move, every quiet mile. You are further than you think, in your own style. You measure time by what you haven't done, count your worth by places you have not yet won. But you never list the fears you've had to face, or the quiet growth that never leaves a trace. If you saw your path from high above the ground, you would see how far your feet have walked around. You would see the mountains you have slowly climbed, even when the view stayed hidden from your mind. Slow steps still move, even if they're small, even if they fall between the shadows on the wall. Slow steps still move, every quiet mile. You are further than you think, in your own style. On the days you fear you'll never catch your breath, when your future feels like one long heavy test, let this little phrase come knocking on your door. You're allowed to pause and still become much more. Stopping for a moment doesn't mean you failed. Changing up your route won't turn your story stale. You can move at rhythms that are right for you. You don't need to match what others choose to do. Slow steps still move, even if they're small, even if they fall between the shadows on the wall. Slow steps still move, every quiet mile. You are further than you think, in your own style. If you feel behind in some invisible race, like you missed the starting line by years of space, know that there is room for many different speeds, many different ways to answer inner needs. You can move in circles, drift and turn again. You can stop and start and still arrive, my friend. You can take a breath and choose a softer view. You are still allowed to make your pace be you. If you feel behind in some invisible race, like you missed the starting line by years of space, know that there is room for many different speeds, many different ways to answer inner needs. You can move in circles, drift and turn again. You can stop and start and still arrive, my friend. You can take a breath and choose a softer view. You are still allowed to make your pace be you. If you feel behind in some invisible race, like you missed the starting line by years of space, know that there is room for many different speeds, many different ways to answer inner needs. You can move in circles, drift and turn again. You can stop and start and still arrive, my friend. You can take a breath and choose a softer view. You are still allowed to make your pace. Feel behind in some invisible race, like you missed the starting line by years of space. Know that there is room for many different speeds, many different ways to answer inner needs. You can move in circles, drift and turn again. You can stop and start and still arrive, my friend. You can take a breath and choose a softer view. You are still allowed to make your pace be you. Slow steps still move, even if they're small, even if they fall when the night feels long, when you doubt you'll ever find where you belong. Slow steps still move as you learn your way. You are still in motion even on the hardest day. You say your heart is far too soft for all this noise, like it doesn't fit the world and all its choice. But the way you feel so deeply when they hurt is the quiet reason someone knows their worth. You have carried stories no one else could bear. You have given warmth when none was there. You have stayed and held the pieces in your hands, even when you hardly understood their plans. Soft, brave heart, you're stronger than you think, holding on to kindness when you're near the brink. Soft, brave heart, you're needed in this place. You're the hidden courage under all this pace. For tears that sometimes fall, as if feeling deeply disrespected all. But your open honesty and fragile light makes it safe for others to admit their fight. You don't need to close your heart to make it through. You don't need to change the gentlest bond. You can draw a line and still remain this kind. You can guard your peace without a heart or mind. Soft, brave heart, you're stronger than you think, holding on to kindness when you're near the brink. Soft, brave heart, you're needed in this place. You're the hidden courage under all this pace. Ooh. On the days you feel too tired to even care, when you start to wonder why you ever did, know that every time you chose to try once more plants a quiet forest in your inner core. You can let the world be loud and still stay true. You can slow your steps and still be pure. You can rest and still be brave in how you heal. You can be the soft and still be made of steel. Soft, brave heart, you're stronger than you think, holding on to kindness when you're near the brink. Soft, brave heart, you're needed in this place. You're the hidden courage under all this pace. If they ever call you fragile as a slight, they don't see the storms you walk through every night. They don't see the cost of staying open wide, when it would be easier to run and hide. You are not too tender for this heavy earth. You are proof that softness still can give it worth. You are not too gentle to survive the storm. You are how the world remembers to be warm. If they ever call you fragile as a slight, they don't see the storms you walk through every night. They don't see the cost of staying open wide, when it would be easier to run and hide. You are not too tender for this heavy earth. You are proof that softness still can give it worth. You are not too gentle to survive the storm. You are how the world remembers to be warm. You are already more than enough as you are there. Soft, brave heart, you keyed in your own slow way. You don't have to match the rushing of the day. Soft, brave heart, you're doing more than they can see. You are quiet strength and gentle honesty. Soft, brave heart, you're everything you need to be. Even when you shake and struggle just to breathe, you don't have to change the way you deeply care. You are already more than enough as you are there. Soft, brave heart, keep beating in your own slow way. You don't have to match the rushing of the day. Soft, brave heart, you're doing more than they can see. You are quiet strength and gentle honesty. Soft, brave heart, you're everything you need to be. Even when you shake and struggle just to breathe, you don't have to change the way you deeply care. You're already more than enough as you are there. Soft, brave heart, keep beating in your own slow way. You don't have to match the rushing of the day. Soft, brave heart, you're doing more than they can see. You are quiet strength and gentle honesty. Soft, brave heart, you're everything you need to be. Even when you shake and struggle just to breathe, you don't have to change the way you deeply care. You're already more than enough as you are there. You think your life is made of all the times you left, all the broken promises and quiet, heavy theft. But you never count the nights you chose to stay, even when your heart was begging you to stray. You forget the times you held a shaking hand, help them find their way across a shifting land. You forget the days you carried more than yours, just to keep a friend from falling through their floors. Trust the way you stayed when it hurt to stand. Trust the way you reached with your trembling hand. Trust the way you stayed when you could have run. You have been a shelter more than anyone. You recall the moments you walked out in fear, but you don't remember how you reappeared, how you came back slowly with a softer voice, how you tried again when you had lost your choice. You have been imperfect and still deeply true. You have built new bridges out of what you knew. You have made amends in ways you may forget, but your steady presence is not over yet. Trust the way you stayed when it hurt to stand. Trust the way you reached with your trembling hand. Trust the way you stayed when you could have run. You have been a shelter more than anyone. On the days you think you're only made of flaws, when you doubt you ever served a loving cause, let this memory bloom in corners of your mind. There were times you stayed and chose to still be kind. You may never know the lives you kept from harm, just by answering a message with your charm, just by sitting near when they could hardly breathe, just by being there and choosing not to leave. Trust the way you stayed when it hurt to stand. Trust the way you reached with your trembling hand. Trust the way you stayed when you could have run. You have been a shelter more than anyone. You are not defined by everything you broke. You are not reduced to any single joke. You are many chapters, some you can't recall, filled with scenes of you still answering their call. If you could step outside your skin and see all the ways you've held someone's humanity, you will learn to trust your heart a little more. See the way you stayed as proof of something pure. You are not defined by everything you broke. You step outside your skin and see all the ways you've held someone's humanity. You will learn to trust your heart a little more. See, the way you stayed is proof of something pure. Trust the way you stayed through the hardest part. Trust the way you brought your overgiving heart. Trust the way you sat in someone's longest night. You have been a reason they still see the light. Trust the way you stayed when you doubted you. Trust the way you kept on trying to be true. Let this cozy chorus help your soul believe you are not just leaving, you're the way they grieve to leave. Trust the way you stayed through the hardest part. Trust the way you brought your overgiving heart. Trust the way you sat in someone's longest night. You have been a reason they still see the light. Trust the way you stayed when you doubted you. Trust the way you kept on trying to be true. Let this cozy chorus help your soul believe you are not just leaving, you're the way they grieve to leave. You say you ruined everything you touched today. Every word came out a little wrong, astray. Now you wanna crawl beneath your scattered plans. Hide your face from all the eyes and all the hands. But you are not frozen where you stumble now. You are not defined by what you can't allow. You can take this evening, let your shoulders fall. You can start again without erasing all. You can start again tonight, right where you are. You don't need a different life, a different start. From this very moment, with your shaking mind, you can choose a softer way to speak, to be kind. You replay each scene like evidence of wrong. Stack them like a tower that's already gone. But you never show the part where you came through, how you did your best with what you really knew. You can take a breath and name the things you tried. Count the ways you kept your carrots tied. You can let this day be just a passing frame, not the final chapter of your hidden shame. You can start again tonight, right where you are. You don't need a different life, a different start. From this very moment, with your shaking mind, you can choose a softer way to speak, to be kind. On the nights you feel like throwing all away, when you doubt there is a reason left to stay, let this little chorus echo in your chest. You don't have to finish first to know you've passed a test. You can set the bar at something small and real, not a distant dream of how you think you feel. Just a simple step toward a kinder tone, just one gentle word you offer to your own. You can start again tonight, right where you are. You don't need a different life, a different start. From this very moment, with your shaking mind, you can choose a softer way to speak, to be kind. If you think your chance chance has already been used. If you think your story's permanently bruised, know that every breath can be a turning page. Every quiet choice can gently shift your stage. You don't need a promise, you will never fail. You don't need a guarantee your steps won't trail. All you need tonight is one more gentle try, one more whisper, maybe I'll stay here and fly. If you think your chance has already been used, if you think your story's permanently bruised, know that every breath can be a turning page. Every quiet choice can gently shift your stage. You don't need a promise, you will never fail. You don't need a guarantee your steps won't trail. All you need tonight is one more gentle try, one more whisper, maybe I'll stay here and fly. If you think your chance has already been used, if you think your story's permanently bruised, know that every breath can be a turning page. Every quiet choice can gently shift your stage. You don't need a promise, you will never fail. You don't need a guarantee your steps won't trail. All you need tonight is one more gentle try, one more whisper, maybe I'll stay here and fly. You can start again tonight with shaking hands. You can learn to love your own unsteady plans. From this very moment, from this very room, you can plant a seed that breaks your inner gloom. You can start again tonight with what you feel. You don't have to wait to be completely healed. Let this cozy chorus hold you while you try. You are still allowed to live, not just get by. You can start again tonight with shaking hands. You can learn to love your own unsteady plans. From this very moment, from this very room, you can plant a seed that breaks your inner gloom. You can start again tonight with what you feel. You don't have to wait to be completely healed. Let this cozy chorus hold you while you try. You are still allowed to live, not just get by. You can start again tonight, just breathe in slow. Let the past days wait begin to gently go. You can start again tonight in your own time. You are not too late to write another line. When the night feels heavy on your aching chest, when you can't remember what it means to rest, when you start to wonder if it's worth the fight, if you should just fade into the endless night. Let this little line come softly to your ear. Let it cut through every overwhelming fear. You don't have to prove you're worthy to get through. You don't have to earn the gift of something new. You deserve tomorrow too, with all you are, even with your broken dreams and faded stars. You deserve another chance to breathe and choose. You deserve a day you do not have to lose. You recall the times you hurt someone you love. Wear them like a weight you feel unworthy of. But you never see the ways you tried to mend, how you stayed and listened, how you learned again. You have grown through shadows you can hardly name. You have learned to carry both your guilt and shame. You have shown remorse and tried a different way. That alone is worth another living day. You deserve tomorrow too, with all you are, even chest feels tight with thoughts you fear to voice. If you think the world is better with no choice, let this simple truth step quietly inside. You are not a burden, you do not need to hide. Someone out there smiles because you share this earth. Someone out there breathes because you gave them worth. Someone out there would be shattered if you left. You were part of how their heart still draws a breath. You deserve tomorrow too, with all you are, even with your broken dreams and faded stars. You deserve another chance to breathe and choose. You deserve a day you do not have to lose. If you cannot feel a future you can hold, if your hands feel empty, tired and too old, know that just surviving is a sacred thing. You have made it here through more than anything. You can still discover joys you've never known. You can still create a life that feels like home. You can still uncover parts of you you've missed. You are not yet finished, you still can exist. You cannot feel a future you can hold. If you cannot feel a future you can hold, if your hands feel empty, tired and too old, know that just surviving is a sacred thing. You have made it here through more than anything. You can still discover joys you've never known. You can still create a life that feels like home. You can still uncover parts of you you've missed. You are not yet finished, you still can exist. Oh, go on, hold God. You deserve to see another gentle girl. Space for you. You deserve tomorrow too. So stay and see what your heart can blossom into tenderly. Let this cozy chorus be your steady clue. In this endless story there is room for you. You deserve tomorrow too. For you. Deserve another chance to breathe and choose. You deserve a day you do not have to lose. You say today was wasted, nothing you did right. Scrolling through your failings in the quiet night. Every missed intention, every half-done task wears you like a question you can't bear to ask. But you don't see the way you showed up anyway, even when you felt your heart had gone astray. You don't see the strength it takes to stay and try, choosing one more sunrise when you'd rather hide. You're doing better than you know. More than every list of things you couldn't show. When you think you're standing barely, faint and slow, you're still moving forward more than you will ever know. You say your gentle efforts never change a thing, that your quiet caring leaves no lasting ring. But you never hear the stories told of you, how you made the hardest day feel softer too. Every time you listen without fixing pain, every time you stayed inside another's rain, you became the proof that someone could be kind when the world felt cold and left them all behind. You're doing better than you we should be stronger, never break or bend. You forget that even hearts need time to mend. Every fragile moment that you still stay true is a kind of courage shining out of you. You don't have to carry everything alone. You're allowed to ask for comfort of your own. You're allowed to lean when you have walked too far. You're allowed to rest beneath your inner stars. You're doing better than you know. More than every list of things you couldn't show. When you think you're standing barely faint and slow, you're still moving forward more than you will ever. If your mind insists you're always falling short, playing every flaw as if it were a sport, let this gentle line keep circling your mind. You are more than everything you left behind. You are not a project waiting to be fixed. You are not a sum of never good enough. You are still becoming through each tender choice. You are worth the patience of your own soft. Your mind insists you're always falling short, playing every flaw as if it were a sport. Let this gentle line keep circling your mind. You are more than everything you left behind. You are not a project waiting to be fixed. You are not a sum of never good enough. You are still becoming through each tender choice. You are worth the patience of your own soft. If your mind insists you're always falling short, playing every flaw as if it were a sport. Let this gentle line keep circling your mind. You are more than everything you left behind. You are not a project waiting to be fixed. You are not a sum of never good enough. You are still becoming through each tender choice. You are worth the patience of your own soft voice. You're doing better than the fear inside your chest, better than the voice that never lets you rest. Every broken morning that you rise again writes another line of where your strength has been. You're doing better than the doubt will ever say, better than the weight you carry day to day. Let this cozy rhythm hold you till you see you've been quietly brave and you can still believe. You're doing better than the fear inside your chest, better than the voice that never lets you rest. Every broken morning that you rise again writes another line of where your strength has been. You're doing better than the doubt will ever say, better than the weight you carry day to day. Let this cozy rhythm hold you till you see you've been quietly brave and you can still believe. You're doing better than the fear inside your chest, better than the voice that never lets you rest. Every broken morning that you rise again writes another line of where your strength has been. You're doing better than the doubt will ever say, better than the weight you carry day to day. Let this you. The rain withdraws from window glass and leaves a hush. The hours pass, the earth still breathes, the air is clear. The room remembers why I'm here. Each drop that fell has kept its song, a proof that quiet can be strong. No need to mend, no need to blame. The light now speaks my hidden name. After the quiet rain, I see the world has rinsed a part of me. Through silver lines the colors stay, and life returns in softer sway. The sidewalks shine, the leaves stand still, the sky puts down its cooling will. No thunder left, no rush to prove, just room for hearts to slowly move. The open air restores the skin, it folds the noise and gathers wind. A mild refrain begins to say, peace lingers after passing rain. After the quiet rain, I know a truer pace, a calmer glow. What storms could not this side gave a lighter heart, a newer wave. And when the clouds begin again, I will recall this softer bend, how quiet drops can clear a view and leave a sky more honest blue. No words to run, no need to claim. The day is kind and holds my name. It lets me breathe, it lets me stay, and turns the grief a softer gray. After the quiet rain, I keep a simpler trust for hours deep. It doesn't shout, it doesn't strain, it softly leaves beyond the the hush that falls can lift the heart. It pulls the night and sets apart. Through passing storms, through tender plain, peace lingers after quiet rain. After the quiet rain, I see a patient road inside of me. The world grows mild, the weight is thin, and softer days can start again. After the quiet rain, I see. I walked the road to meet the sea, to find a place that carried me. No walls to hide, no doors to close. The line of light became my home. The horizon breathes an amber tone. It tells my pulse I'm not alone. The waves repeat, the field is wide, and peace resides where I abide. Home inside the horizon's line, where open air and calm align. No louder need, no hurried sign. I rest within that steady shine. A flock of birds divides the blue. The wind writes names I almost knew. The shore remembers every pace and gives my doubts a quieter place. The farther edge is not an end. It softly turns, becomes a friend. It teaches eyes to slowly roam, and shows my heart its inner home. Home inside the horizon's line, where open air and calm align. The world grows kind, the colors rhyme, and hours lean to warmer time. When evening folds the day to rest, the sky puts light inside my chest. That glowing thread will lead me on, through dimming fields until the dawn. rush, no need to try. The open line will hold the sky. It never breaks, it never roams. It bends and turns but carries home. Home inside the horizon's line. I keep its hush as part of mine. Through shifting tides and passing foam, I walk the light that calls me home. All the hours I hold, from far to near, from dusk to dawn. It keeps my heart and carries on. Ooh, home inside the horizon's line, where open air and calm align. Through every turn, through every tone, I'm learning how to live at home. Home inside the horizon. Home inside the horizon. Home inside. Kindness stays when voices fade. It waits beside the roads we made. It doesn't claim, it doesn't prove. It heals by teaching hearts to move. A passing touch, a quiet hand will cross the years like lines in sand. No gift so true, no vow so slender as hearts that still recall their kindness. Kindness will remember you in things you said, in things you knew. It writes its name in quieter ways and keeps its warmth for colder days. It hides in eyes that choose to stay. It lives in words we chose to weigh. It grows in rooms where storms have been, and folds the noise to breathe again. A smaller voice, a slower pace will travel far and soften space. It doesn't shout, it builds a thread and lifts the world where feet once bled. Kindness will remember you. It holds the weight we once lived through. It turns the night to softer hue and keeps a lamp for passing you. And when I fail or lose my way, it doesn't count, it helps me stay. It takes my hands and makes them true, so I can be that warmth for you. A faithful light inside the chest reminds the heart of how to rest. No brighter crown, no grander view than quiet grace that carries you. Kindness will remember you through changing years and colors new. It does not leave, it will renew. can turn a crowded world to home. It doesn't end, it learns to stay and writes our names in warmer days. Kindness will remember you in everything your hands still do. It holds the dawn, it mends the view, and lights the path we're walking through. Kindness will remember. Kindness will remember. Kindness will remember. When night forgets its reason why, a quiet glow begins to try. No sign to call me back to stay, yet softly light will find its way. It hums beneath the patient rain. It warms the heart through tempered pain. The smallest spark begins to say, the dark will thin, the light will stay. Light finds its way through broken things, through wordless hopes and folded wings. No path too lost, no soul astray. The light will always find its way. The dawn repeats what stars forgot. It carries peace the night could not. The wind turns kind, the clouds give way, and light begins another day. A calmer breath, a slow release. The world restores its fragile peace. No need for proof, no lines to say. The light will softly find its way. Light finds its way through broken things, through quiet vows and hidden springs. It never asks, it only stays and stitches ours with warmer rays. When all I hold begins to fall, I hear a sky that knows my call. A steady glow begins to say, you're not alone, I'll light your way. No need to run, no need to hide. Warm radiance walks by my side. It doesn't rush, it doesn't fray. It simply keeps a faithful way. Light finds its way through all we've been through. Quiet hearts that start again. It hums through wake, it softly stays and lifts the soul with mildest rays. We'll see what night forgot, what love can be. Through every dusk, through every day, the light will softly find its way. Light finds its way through broken things, through wordless hopes and folded wings. The dawn returns, the night gives way, and peace begins where light will stay. The night is gone, the dawn is near. A softer world begins to clear. The heart once bruised, the breath once thin, now finds the will to rise again. No storm can steal the peace I've found. It hums below the waking sound. The air is still, the light comes in and softly says you'll rise again. Rise again, again, the world will know that light can bloom from where we go. No need for pride, no need for wind, just trust the ground and rise again. The pain that carved these lines in me became the space where hope can be. Each broken part, each tear, each scar now shines beneath the morning star. The earth still breathes, the heart still sees. Through folded time, through autumn leaves, the soul that fell will stand again and walk through dawn without the chain. Soft forgiving brings no longer lost, no longer when the light within will rise again. The world moves slow, the air grows kind, the weight dissolves, the ties unwind. Through every dark, through every pain, the soul still dares to rise again. No need to fear, no need to hide. The strength was always deep inside. It hums beneath the blood and skin, and softly breeze will rise again. Rise again, again, the day will start. The dawn will hum through every heart. No crown to wear, no world to win, just peace that sings will rise again. From dusk to dawn, from lost to grace, the sun will find the broken place. Through storms that end, through tears that spin, love still remains, will rise again. Rise again, again, the heart will mend. Through every loss, through every end, the light will hum, the soul begin to breathe anew and rise again. Rise again, rise again, rise again. Tomorrow waits with open hands, uncertain paths, unspoken plans. The night will fade, the day will glow and hearts will heal where rivers flow. The quiet hum of hope returns through every scar the body learned. It doesn't rush, it softly shows the way the wounded garden grows. Tender as tomorrow's breeze, it hums through leaves, it calms the seas. No need to chase, no need to borrow. Peace will bloom as soft tomorrow. A quiet trust begins to start inside the chest beneath the heart. The pain dissolves, the day is near, and warmth replaces every tear. Each broken thing begins to mend, each weary thought begins to bend. No longer dark, no longer hollow, the soul becomes a soft tomorrow. Tender as tomorrow's breeze, it hums through branches, stills the trees. It whispers low to hearts that sorrow. I'll hold you through each soft tomorrow. The past no longer weighs me down, the night no longer wears its crown. A newer peace begins to show in every breath the soft winds blow. No cry to make, no fear to hide. Tomorrow walks here by my side. It holds the light the dawn will borrow, and hums of love as soft tomorrow. Tender as tomorrow's breeze, it hums through life, it hums through ease, through every end, through all we follow. The world remains a soft tomorrow. Tomorrow hums where hearts believe, the pain we shed, the peace we weave. Through passing hours, through sleep and sorrow, love remains as soft tomorrow. Through hearts it bends the trees, through all we lose, through all we borrow. We live again as soft tomorrow. Soft tomorrow. Soft tomorrow. Soft tomorrow. When night forgets its reason why, a quiet glow begins to try. No sign to call me back to stay, yet softly light will find its way. It hums beneath the patient rain. It warms the heart through tempered pain. The smallest spark begins to say, the dark will thin, the light will stay. Light finds its way through broken things, through wordless hopes and folded wings. No path to lost, no soul astray. The light will always find its It's what stars forgot. It carries peace the night could not. The wind turns kind, the clouds give way, and light begins another day. A calmer breath, a slow release. The world restores its fragile peace. No need for proof, no lines to say. The light will softly find its way. Light finds its way through broken things, through quiet vows and hidden springs. It never asks, it only stays, and stitches ours with warmer rays. When all I hold begins to fall, I hear a sky that knows my call. A steady glow begins to say, you're not alone, I'll light your way. No need to run, no need to hide. Warm radiance walks by my side. It doesn't rush, it doesn't fray. It simply keeps a faithful way. Light finds its way through all we've been, through quiet hearts that start again. It hums through ache, it softly stays, and lifts the soul with mildest rays. The light will know, the heart will see what night forgot, what love can be. Through every dust, through every day, the light will softly find its way. Light finds its way through broken things, through wordless hopes and folded wings. The dawn returns, the night gives way, and peace begins where light will stay. Light finds its way, light finds its way, light finds its way. The sea still hums a tight refrain, but quiet drifts between the rain. No rush remains, no thunder cries, just breathing hearts beneath the skies. The calm that hides where tempests end reminds us so how time can mend. It whispers soft to those who break. Your strength returns when you wake. The calm between the waves I find is not the loss but peace of mind. The world exhales, the tides remain, and life begins to bloom again. A fragile line where sea meets sand is where I learn to understand. Each crest must fall, each sound must fade, to teach the stillness love has made. No more to fight, no need to plead. The calm becomes the breath I need. It holds my hand, it softly saves my heart between the passing waves. The calm between the waves I find is not escape but peace aligned. The shore remembers all it gave and wraps the world in quiet. to chase, no rage to feed. The calm becomes the soul's new creed. Each breath becomes a tide that stays alive between the ocean's waves. The calm between the waves I find is peace reborn within my mind. It hums of hope, it softly paves a gentler road through deeper waves. The sea will roar, the sea will rest. It knows the truth of hearts confessed. Through rise and fall, through drift and creep, relive the calm. Between the waves, the calm between the waves I find is where my soul align. Through storm and light, through loss and save, I breathe the calm between the waves. Between the waves. Between the day my heart stood still and knew that losing you was passing through. The pain was calm, the hours slow. The ache became the place to grow. The air was thin, the light was pale. The truth arrived without a veil. No fight to win, no words to fill, just silence where my heart stood still. The day my heart stood still, I found the quiet life beneath the sound. No rush to speak, no urge to will, just peace. The moment stood so still. Kind, it whispered calm across my mind. Each shadow stretched but did not stay. The pain began to fade away. The world kept turning slow and bright, through fading gold to silver light. No loss was wrong, no hour ill. The day my heart stood soft and still, the day my heart stood still, I knew that pain can rest and start anew. Just peace that came when time stood still. The past returned but softly said, the love survives what tears have bled. The calm arrived, the noise was nil, and mercy found my heart still. No need to move, no need to hide. The quiet hold holds me like the tide. It doesn't shout, it doesn't chill, it breathes and lets my heart be still. The day my heart stood still, I found the deeper grace that wraps the sound. Through ache, through loss, through silent will, the soul learns peace when time stands still. Meets the setting sun, the light will hum, the world will fill with life that waits when hearts stand still. Strength, a calmer mind. My heart stood still. My heart stood still. My heart stood still. When shadows speak of what they've lost, the light replies without a cost. It doesn't argue, doesn't turn, it waits for hearts that ache to learn. Where silence hums and pain forgives, the light still listens as it lives. It doesn't judge, it only stays and paints the dark in softer ways. Where light still listens, I belong to every pause between the song. It doesn't rush, it doesn't flee, it waits for truth inside of me. The morning glows through window dust, reminding me of quiet trust. It hums beneath the world's loud cries and opens hope behind my eyes. The smallest ray becomes belief, a tender proof of inner peace. No brighter prayer, no clearer sound than calm that waits where grace is found. Where light still listens, I belong to echo slow and hearts made strong. It doesn't shout, it softly frees the aching soul to find its ease. Each time I fall, it stays the same. It doesn't move, it calls my name. It hums through scars, it softly glows. The light still listens as it knows. No word too small, no cry too low. The listening light will always know. It finds its way through cracks unseen and makes the broken places clean. Where light still listens, I belong to every hush that heals the wrong. Through quiet grace, through slow release, it fills the room with lasting peace. It doesn't end, it softly bends and heals the heart that slowly mends. The light still truth that softly frees the quiet heart that still believes. When light still listens, when light still listens, when light still listens. On the sidewalk, color turns, arrows where the sunrise burns. I can follow curve by curve, find the courage I deserve. Even count from 1 to 10. Start at here and not at when. Corners say you're doing fine. Joy can live in smaller lines. Warm chalk, show the way, step by step. Today at a breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. If I trip, I mark the place, write a heart around the space. Promise I will come again, try with kinder eyes then. Measured rhythm, lighter knees, let the pressure take its leave. I can make a softer vow, do the best that fits me now. Warm chalk, show the way, step by step. Today every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. Later clouds will cross the street, still the map is at my feet. Even if the lines grow faint, hope remembers how to paint. Balance, kindness, mellow hue. I can draw a start brand new. Never late to take a turn, never lost to love I learned. Warm chalk, show the way, step by step. Today every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. If you're weary, take my hand. We can follow where we stand. Mark the moment with a sign. This is us, and we are fine. Warm chalk, show the way, step by step. Today every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. Warm chalk, stay bright, keep our footsteps in the light. Every breath and thought align. words are thin. Let the smaller start speaking. Every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. Warm silhouette, step by step today. In the corner steam begins, like a hush before it sings. I can take the softer start, pour some kindness in my heart. Even measures lower flame, I can try without a name. Goals can shrink and still be right. Small becomes a steady light. Slow courage, stay with me. Boil away the dread I see. Breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. If the plan begins to shake, I will choose a smaller take. Call it training, not a test. Call it learning how to rest. Measured pace in humble heat. Welcome back my weary feet. Nothing wasted, nothing gone. All these pauses move me on. Slow courage, stay with me. Boil away the dread I see. Every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. Check the inner door, ask the hour, are we fine? Answer yes with one more line. Balance, mercy, mellow tune. I can let the hush at noon, and still a kinder way. Live the slower art today. Slow courage, stay with me. Boil away the dread I see. Every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. If I falter, let me lean on the counter in between. Count to 4 and breathe it through. Find the strength to start anew. Slow courage, stay with me. Boil away the dread I see. Every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. Slow courage, be kind. Keep a harbor in my mind. Every breath and thought align. Calm assurance, tender design. If I falter, let me lean on the counter in between. Count to 4 and breathe it through. Find the strength to start anew. Peace and progress, tender design. Stay stay, stay with me, stay with me. Clear the fog so I can see, I can see every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. Carry the small bright yes, even when plans are a mess. One clear step at a time turns a corner in the mind. Even tempo on a start, let the worry fall apart. Choose a task that loves to be done with quiet dignity. Carry the small bright yes, through traffic and the press. Every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. If the mountain looks too steep, find the path that wins in sleep. We can take the shaded turn, keep our strength for steady burn. Measured pacing, mellow thread, tie it around the racing head. Lead it like a patient friend to a stillness at the end. Carry the small bright yes, through traffic and the press. Every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. Later we will bless the day, not for perfect but the way. We were faithful to the part we could carry in the heart. Balance, mercy, steady hand. Plant a flag in present land. Write a line, you did your best. Fold it in your evening chest. Carry the small bright yes, through traffic and the press. Every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. If you falter, that's okay. Stand again a softer way. Small and bright will be enough. This is how we learn our love. Carry the small bright yes, through traffic and the press. Every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. Carry it near through the valley of the fear. Every breath and thought align. Calm endurance, tender design, design. Carry it in light through the middle of the fight. Every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. Three, carry it in light through the middle of the fight. Every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. Carry the small bright yes, turn the maybe into Every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. Past be clear and kind. Leave a quiet in my mind. Every breath and thought align. Peace and progress, tender design. Dawn puts a hand on my shoulder, naming the night as it leaves, saying the weight can grow older, while I remember to breathe. Steady as footprints in water, slow as a turn of a key. Room for the heart to grow softer, room for the honest in me. Stay, morning light, stay near. Quiet the noise and fear. Every breath and thought align. Peace and courage, tender design. Windows are writing a message. Try just the next little thing. Small is the doorway of passage. Wide is the mercy it brings. Mattered and mellow the pacing. Time with its kind open hands. Nothing is lost by embracing. Steps that the soul understands. Stay, morning light, stay near. Quiet the noise and fear. Every breath and thought align. Peace and courage, tender design. Stay, morning light, stay near. Quiet the noise and fear. Every breath and thought align. Peace and courage, tender design. Later when noon starts to press me, I'll take a pause by the door. Promise to treat myself messy. Loved even wanting for more. Measured affection for failure. Name it a lesson, not law. Keep a warm chair at the table. Grace is the rule that I saw. Stay, morning light, stay near. Quiet the noise and fear. Every breath and thought align. Peace and courage, tendered I saw. Stay, morning light, stay near. Quiet the noise and fear. Every breath and thought align. Peace and courage, tender design. If I stumble, let me land where a kind If you need, I'll sit with you. Not to fix, but to be true. We can hold the heavy part. Name it softly, heart to heart. Even silence, open chair. All your feelings welcome here. No performance, no demand. Just a friend with open hands. If you need, I'll sit right beside the hip. Every breath and thought align. Peace and presence, tender design. When you wonder if you're too much for any room to hold, let me tell a story true. I have needed this as well. Measured nodding, soft to gaze. Let the tears have room to stay. Love is bigger than the mess. You are more than your distress. If you need, I'll sit right beside the hip. Every breath and thought align. Peace and presence, tender design. Later when you stand again, we will mark the spot we met. Not to fear the weaker span, but remember loved and kept. Balance, mercy, steady light. If you tremble, that's alright. I will be a slower pace till your breathing finds its place. If you need, I'll sit right beside the hip. Every breath and thought align. Peace and presence, tender design. Lay it down and be at ease. Let the body take its peace. Nothing wrong with needing more. We are made to lean and soar. Lay it down and be at ease. Let the body take its peace. Nothing wrong with needing more. We are made to lean and soar. If you need, I'll sit right beside the hip. Every breath and thought align. Peace and presence, tender design. I'll sit, I'll stay. Hold the storm and arm away. Every breath and thought align. Calm assurance, tender design. When your voice is small, I will answer when you call. Every breath and thought align. Peace and presence, tender design. If you need, I'll sit. We will share a bit by bit. Every breath and thought align. Peace and presence, tender design. Kindness walks beside my steps, even when the street is loud. Tells me I can take what's next. I don't have to make it proud. Measured signals, open lane, breathing matches, waking town. I can place the smaller aim, let the rush go drifting down. Kindness, walk with me, unhurry what I see. Every breath and thought align, peace and courage, tender design. If a promise feels too tall, I can scale a lower stair. Worth is not a trumpet call, worth is being held with care. Even rhythm-friendly pace, leave a margin in the plan. Let the human show its face, celebrate the slower hand. Kindness, walk with me, unhurry what I see. Every breath and thought align, peace and courage, tender design. Later when the day turns sharp, I will hum a softer tune, take my place inside the heart, find the quiet side of noon. Balance, patience, humble sight, room enough to rest my case. I can be a smaller light, bright enough to hold this space. Kindness, walk with me, unhurry what I see. Every breath and thought align, peace and courage, tender design. Take my fear and fold it small, place it by the hallway wall. We will pass and pick it when it is ready, not till down. Kindness, walk with me, unhurry what I see. Every breath and thought align, peace and courage, tender design. Kindness, walk with me, unhurry what I see. Every breath and thought align, kindly spirits, tender design. Take my fear and fold it small, place it by the hallway wall. We will pass and pick it when every north and kindness, walk with me, set my shoulders free. Every breath and thought alive, peace and courage, and kindness, walk with me, be true, make the heavy smaller new. Every breath and thought alive, peace and courage, tender desire. Let the day hold you lightly, like a shawl across your frame. Nothing perfect, just politely saying you can come the same. Even breathing soft and jaw, let the shoulders practice all. You are safe enough to be human in sincerity. Let the day hold you lightly. Fold your name in kindly ways. Every breath and thought align. Peace and mercy, tender design. If the mirror tells a lie, turn it down and lift your eyes. Call a friend who knows your worth. Hear a truer kind of birth. Measured kindness, steady gaze. Learn to bless imperfect days. You can rest inside the real. You can rise and slowly heal. Let the day hold you lightly. Fold your name in kindly ways. Every breath and thought align. Peace and mercy, tender design. Later when the dusk is near, lay your weapons, drop your fear. You have done enough to stay loved in all your ordinary. Balance, mercy, candle glow. Let the smaller victories show. Write them on the window pane. Read them in the morning rain. Let the day hold you lightly. Fold your name in kindly ways. Every breath and thought align. Peace and mercy, tender design. If you're weary, stay a while. I will sit and help you smile. All the pieces still belong, even when you don't feel strong. Let the day hold you lightly. Fold your name in kindly ways. Every breath and thought align. Peace and mercy, tender design. Let the day hold you lightly. Fold your name in kindly ways. Every breath and thought align. Peace and mercy, tender design. Hold me through the laundry. Let my worries out of sight. Every breath and thought align. Peace and mercy, tender design. Let the day hold you lightly. Teach my steps a calmer pace. Every breath and thought align. Peace and mercy, tender design. Lightly, kindly, true. Keep a space for me and you. Every breath and thought align. Peace and mercy, tender design. Every word a softer thread, sewing where the worry bled. Even spacing kinda right. Nothing urgent, nothing late. I can say I'm proud of you, even for the small and true. Paper hearts, hold on, keep the daylight drawn, every breath and thought aligned. Peace and patience, tender design. When the ink begins to shake, I can pause for mercy's sake. Take a sip of bluer sky, let the clouds go walking by. Measured cadence, mellow tone, let the present stand alone. I can keep a slower beat, still arrive with steady feet. Paper hearts, hold on, keep the daylight drawn, every breath and thought alive. Peace and patience, tender design. Later when the page is closed, I can keep the lines I chose, fold them like a pocket star, carry kindness where we are. Balance mercy, faithful tune, I will read them afternoon. Tell my future you are seen, every failure washed and clean. Paper hearts, hold on, keep the daylight drawn, every breath and thought aligned. Peace and patience, tender design. If you can't be brave today, be a breath that wants to stay. Small is not a lesser height, small is how we learn the light. Paper hearts, hold on, keep the daylight drawn, every breath and thought aligned. Peace and patience, tender design. Paper hearts, be near, draw a path through doubt and fear, every breath and thought aligned. Calm endurance, tender design. If you can't be brave today, be a breath that wants to stay. Small is not a lesser height, small is how we learn the light. If you can't be brave today, be a breath that Rain on the steps says try, wash off the rush inside. We can begin again, finding a softer end. Even the cloudy day offers a kinder way. Nothing is all or none, half of the work is done. Rain on the steps we rise, braver with honest eyes. Every breath and thought align, peace and courage, tender design. If we should slip or stall, we will not name it fall. We will just call it rest, training the truest chest, measured forgiving time, keeping a hum in mind, low but enduring tone, telling us we're not alone. Rain on the steps we rise, braver with honest eyes. Every breath and thought align, peace and courage, tender design. Later the sun returns, over the rail it turns, drips like a string of gold. All that we wish to hold, balanced and bright and near. Fewer and fewer fears, choosing a patient start, walking with open hearts. Rain on the steps we rise, braver with honest eyes. Every breath and thought align, peace and courage, tender design. If you stumble, take my hand. 2 by 2 we learn to stand. Count to 4 and breathe it through. Rise together, me and you. You stumble, take my hand. 2 by 2 we won't stand. Count to 4 and breathe it through. Rise together, me and you. Rain on the steps we rise, clear truth in honest eyes. Every breath and thought align, peace and courage, tender design. Be kind today, keep our footing in the way. Every breath and thought align, calm endurance, tender design. You lift us from the ground, make a steady, faithful sound. Every breath and thought align, peace and courage, tender design. Rain on the steps we rise, share strength that never lies. Every breath and thought align, peace and courage, tender design. Rise with steady feet, find the rhythm sure and sweet. Every breath and thought align, peace and courage, tender design. this day I mark a square. Nothing enters without care. Here the lungs can take their time. Here the thoughts can fall in line. Even borders kindly drawn, like a pocket before dawn. I can step inside and be held by quiet honesty. A room safe just for breathing. A promise worth believing. Every breath and thought align. Peace and safety, tender design. When the world begins to crowd, I can choose to turn it down. Close the door without a fight. Keep a candle of my light. Measured rhythm, mellow tone. I can be with me alone. This is not a selfish plan. This is how I love again. A room safe just for breathing. Promise worth believing. Every breath and thought align. Peace and safety, tender design. Later I will open wide. Welcome back the quieter tide. Carry out a softer face. Bring this room to every place. Balance mercy, faithful way. I can pause inside the day. Hold the center when it spins. Start again where peace begins. A room safe just for breathing. Promise worth believing. Every breath and thought align. Peace and safety, tender design. If you need, come sit with me. There is space to simply be. No requirement, no should. Only rest that calls you good. No one, a room safe just for breathing. A promise worth believing. Every breath and thought align. Peace and safety, tender design. Not a room safe just for breathing. A promise worth believing. Every breath and thought align. Quiet safety, tender design. Stillness loosens yesterday's load. Steam curls up in easy lines, breathing slow, the morning shines. Measured steps in even air, gentle timing everywhere. Little plants begin to grow. All I need is soft and slow. Apricot light, stay with me, guide my hands to what can be. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in warm design. Corners brighten, hearts unclench. Kindness takes the forward bench. Pages turn with patient grace. Room appears in every place. Balance pulses present ground, low and steadying sound. Soft assurance by my side. Take your time, the hours confide. Apricot light, stay with me, guide my hands to what can be. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in warm design. Doorways open, streets awake. Quiet vows I choose to make. Nothing loud and nothing forced. Kindly weather charts the course. Measured chances, simple start. Even rhythms calm the heart. Small beginnings, gentle true. Morning says I'm here for you. Apricot light, stay with me, guide my hands to what can be. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in warm design. Hold my pace in open time. Thread my day with softer rhyme. Teach my feet a kinder way. Let the quiet lead the day. Hold my pace in open time. Thread my day with softer rhyme. Teach my feet a kinder way. Let the quiet lead the day. No apricot light, stay with me, guide my hands to what can be. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in warm breeze. Apricot light, stay with me, keep my steps on honeyed way. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in warm breeze. Apricot light, stay with me, guide my hands to what can be. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in warm breeze. Apricot near and true, right this morning, calm and new. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope and warm because apricot, stay with me. Love of every breath and thought align, peace and hope and warm because apricot, stay with me. Love of every breath and thought align, peace and hope and warm design. Notebooks open to the blue, lines that tell me what to do. Quiet boxes, calmer days, faithful, honest, working ways, even pacing steady sight, putting down what once felt tight. Space appears between the cares, breathing meets the morning stairs. Open a blue, I start, color quiets down my heart, every breath and thought align, common joy in tender design. Tasks grow smaller on the page, kindness loosens hidden rage. I can let perfection go, choose the truth of moving slow, balance, cadence, grounded chair, sunlight sitting everywhere, low assurance, plain and fine. I can try this one more time. Open a blue, I start, color quiets down my heart, every breath and thought align, common joy in tender design. When I close the cover shut, noise has less of what it cut. I can leave the day to be carried by a simpler me. Steady order, honest list, nothing urgent must insist. Breathing deep and breathing slow, let the morning set the flow. Open a blue, I start, color quiets down my heart, every breath and thought align, common joy in tender design. By line I find my say, choose a soft, courageous way, keep the door a little wide, let the peace come sit inside. Open a blue, I start, color quiets down my heart, every breath and thought align, common joy in tender design. I start, keep this focus, keep this heart, every breath and thought align, common joy in tender design. Open to blue, I start, color quiets down my heart, every breath and thought align, common joy in tender design. Open to blue, I start, keep this focus, keep this heart, every breath and thought align, common joy in tender design. You're in the 3D, you be near, every breath and thought align, steady hope in tender design. Open to blue, I start, color quiets down my heart, every breath and thought align, common joy in tender design. Tender design, tender design. Bread warm on the tablecloth, new day rising, edges soft, hands remember how to share, hunger turns to kinder care. Even motion, tender rhyme, setting places, taking time, quiet laughter finds its tone. No one needs to stand alone. Bread warm on the table, I am held and I am able, every breath and thought align, peace and love in tender design. Butter, sunlight, golden spread, stories fresh like morning bread, little mercies one by one, named before the day's begun. Measured welcome, steady seed, gratitude in simple heat. Room for sorrow, room for cheer, both belong and both are here. Bread warm on the table, I am held and I am able. Every breath and thought align, peace and love in tender design. When the hours start to race, I can find this resting place. Close my eyes and taste the day. Let the worry walk away. Balanced measure, open mind, quiet heart in morning kind. Humming low, a steady way, bread of peace to start the day. Bread warm on the table, I am held and I am able. Every breath and thought align, peace and love in tender design. Share the cup and share the light. Name the good and name it bright. Pass the calm and pass it around. Let the morning set a sound. Bread warm on the table, I am held and I am able. Every breath and thought align, peace and love in tender design. Bread warm on the table, I am held and I am able. Every breath and thought align, peace and love in tender design. Bread warm on the table, let my spirit find its stable. Every breath and thought align, grateful grace in tender design. Bread warm on the table, I am held and I am able. Every breath and thought align, peace and love in tender design. Step soft over cobblestones, morning mends the weary bones. Shop front glass begins to gleam, street by street a kind of scene. Even cadence, friendly ground, I can trust this calming sound. Let the simple hold my hand, guide me through this waking land. Step smile, carry me, move me where I need to be. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Baker's door and letters mailed, little victories unveiled. Someone nods, I nod back too. We are better when we do. Measured moments, quiet cheer, low encouragement is here. Weight grows lighter, stride grows kind, morning straightens out the mind. Step smile, carry me, move me where I need to be. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Step smile, carry me, move me where I need to be. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Later on when hours press, I will choose a smaller yes. Take a breath and feel the slow and steady, warm and bright. Carry me from noon to night. Steps mild, carry me, move me where I need to be. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Teach my feet a faithful art, walk with courage, open heart. Let the cobbles sing their tune, I'll be ready soon, so soon. Steps mild, carry me, move me where I need to be. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Steps mild, carry me, keep my pace unhurried, free. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Steps mild, still true, find the way from me to you. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Step smile, carry me. Step smile, step smile, step smile. Cupworm clouds above the rim, quiet vows along the brim. Lists grow shorter as I write, bravery in morning light. Even measure, kindly slow, all a sudden rush, let's go. Little hopes in tidy rows, find a place where daylight grows. Small bravery, stay, hold me through the opening day. Every breath and step align, grace and strength in warm design. Windows hum in lemon gold, stories wait to be retold. Shoulders drop and settle in, room is here to start again. Balance pulses, present cheer, take it softly, I am here. Echoes say with honest care, move this day with lighter air. Small bravery, stay, hold me through the opening day. Every breath and step align, grace and strength in warm design. Street by street the minutes bloom, early laughter clears the room. Nothing perfect, nothing grand, just a steadier command. Measured courage, humble, bright, true enough for simple fight. Low and even near to me, grace and strength in warm design. If I tremble, let me know. Soft reminders help me grow. Keep my tempo kind and true. I will do the next small do. If I tremble, let me know. Soft reminders help me grow. Keep my tempo kind and true. I will do the next small do. Small bravery, stay. Hold me through the opening day. Every breath and step align. Grace and strength in warm design. Small bravery, stay soft. Lift my ordinary loft. Every breath and step align. Grace and strength in warm design. Small bravery, stay true. Thread the daylight through and through. Every breath and step align. Grace and strength in warm design. Bravery, stay. Morning light. Morning light. Early rain on resting ground makes a softer city sound. All the corners learn to shine, washing out the hurried line. Even droplets keep a beat, guide the steps of morning feet. Breathing matches quiet miles, carving out forgiving smiles. Early rain, be near. Keep my choices calm and clear. Every breath and thought align. Peace and hope intend design. Under awnings, hands at ease. Patience moving with the breeze. Plans adjust and that's okay. Kindness has another way. Balanced timing, friendly grace. I can let the minutes pace. Low encouragement in sight. I can walk this day in light. Early rain, be near. Keep my choices calm and clear. Every breath and thought align. Peace and hope in tender design. When the sun begins to show, I can feel the calmer flow. Everything has room to be. can keep a kinder vow, even in the pressing scene. I can choose the in-between. Early rain, be near, keep my choices calm and clear. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Thank you for the slower lane, thank you for the calmer brain, thank you for the rinsing heart. I am ready now to start. Early rain, be near, keep my choices calm and clear. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Early rain, be near, guide these miles without a fear. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Early rain, be near. Early rain. Kindly weather finds the street, moves with calm, encouraging feet. We can choose a quieter start, carry light in common heart. Even measures open wide, little doubts step off to side. We can practice being brave in the ordinary wave. We rise with kindly weather, walking soft or bright together. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. If the headlines feel too loud, let us not become a cloud. Give a look that says I see, make a small democracy. Measured kindness, steady tone, no one has to stand alone. Hands can learn a humbler way, this is how we start the day. We rise with kindly weather, walking soft or bright together. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Later when the pace is high, we can pause and let it fly. Choose the margin, save the grace, make a little breathing place. Even signals on his cue, we can hold the quiet too. Low and steady, near and kind, we can keep a clearer mind. We rise with kindly weather, walking soft or bright together. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. If we stumble, let us stay long enough to learn the way. Stand again with softer eyes, this is how a morning rises. We rise with kindly weather, walking soft or bright together. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Clouds with kindly weather hold our steps and keep them steady. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. We ever stay, keep our footing steady day. Every breath and thought align, clear resolve in tender design. Lemon sun between the leaves, stitches lighting quiet weaves. Sidewalks learn a softer way. I remember how to stay. Balance calm across my chest, telltale signs of wanted rest. I can carry less and smile, let the morning lead a while. Lemon sun, stay near, keep the kindness clear and sincere. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Traffic hums but not too fast. I'm allowed to come in last. Victory is simply this, room to give and room to miss. Even rhythm, calm or sea, making space inside of me, holding back the needle's climb, letting daylight set the time. Lemon sun, stay near, hold this morning calm and clear. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Later I will thank this light for the way it made things right. Not by force or sudden fire, just a quiet, kind desire. Balanced pulses, shoulders low, simple ways begin to show. I can try the smaller art, do the next true, steady part. Lemon sun, stay near, keep the kindness clear and sincere. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Teach me not to rush the scene, let the spaces breathe between. Write a margin in my day where the quiet gets a say. Teach me not to rush the scene, let the spaces breathe between. Write a margin in my day where the quiet gets a say. Oh, teach me not to rush the scene, let the spaces breathe between. Write a margin in my day where the quiet gets a say. Oh, teach me not to stay near, keep the kindness clear and sincere. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Oh, teach me not to stay near, hold this morning calm and clear. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Oh, teach me not to rushly dear, draw my heart a step more near. Every breath and thought align, quiet joy and tender design. Oh, teach me not to stay near, keep the kindness clear and sincere. Every breath and thought align, peace and hope in tender design. Stay Chairs waiting by the window pane, 2 small seats for joy and pain. Room enough for quiet talk, time to sit before we walk. Even glances softened eyes, honest truth without disguise. Let the calmer be our guide, we can keep the warmer side. Chairs waiting by the window, hold our morning kind and slow. Every breath and thought align, peace and love in tender design. Listen first and then reply. Leave the need to justify. Offer what we really mean, not the sharp defending sheen. Measured here in mellow tone, let the other not feel alone. Share a silence, share a smile, stay a thoughtful little while. Chairs waiting by the window, hold our morning kind and slow. Every breath and thought align, peace and love in tender design. When we rise to meet the day, let our words stay simple, stay. Carry softness into noon, bring it back this afternoon. Even pacing human art, keep the bridges in the heart. Low and patient, warm and true, I can sit and listen to. Chairs waiting by the window, hold our morning kind and slow. Every breath and thought align, peace and love in tender design. Here's where the day begins, not with winds or weight of winds, just with kindness in a chair. 2 small places saying share. Chairs waiting by the window, hold our morning kind and slow. Every breath and thought align, peace and love in tender design. Chairs waiting by the window, keep our words unforced to flow. Every breath and thought align, peace and love in tender design. Chairs waiting by the window, keep our words unforced to flow. Every breath and thought align, peace and love in tender design. Chairs waiting by the window, let us know how to listen, how to grow. Every breath and thought align, trust in grace in tender design. Chairs waiting by the window, hold our morning kind and slow. Every breath and thought align, peace and love in tender design. Chairs waiting by the window, chairs waiting, chairs waiting. Windows learn the morning line, edges soften into kind. Dust turns gold along the frame, daylight signs its simple name. Even cadence present view, breathing finds a steadier hue. Quiet patterns fall in place, faster hearts accept their pace. Windows learn the morning, teach me how to start restoring. Every breath and thought align, peace returns in warm design. Tables clear of tangled plans, channel work within my hands. I can name the next small nice open floor, room to choose a lighter door. Let me walk and let me stay, both are right in their own way. Windows earn the morning, teach me how to start restoring every breath and thought align. Peace returns in warm design. Hesitation finds release in this map of tender peace. I can keep a simple vow, be the calm I practice now. Gentle timing, true and plain, soft repeating, kind refrain, steady center, clear and near. I can carry less of fear. Windows learn the morning, teach me how to start restoring every breath and thought align. Peace returns in warm design. Windows learn the morning, teach me how to start restoring every breath and thought align. Peace returns in warm design. Line by line I start to see what the day can be for me. Let the soft be enough. I am learning softer, tough. Windows learn the morning, teach me how to start restoring every breath and thought align. Peace returns in warm design. Windows learn the morning, paint my heart a calmer warning. Every breath and thought align. Peace returns in warm design. Windows that knees will show the ways that kindness grows. Every breath and thought align. Peace returns in warm design. Windows are